Okay, so yeah, so be able to record or be able to. I do Google Hangouts for my videos that I want on YouTube, and this is the reason why. Is if you look, let me, um, let's log out. And so what I'll do is I'll come out with a new account. I'll make a new account. So this is one I did totalshortcut@gmail.com because I want it to go with the name of whatever I'm trying to rank. It's easier. All right. So, but this is the other thing that you can do. Well, look at this. This video I just did on my phone. I just shot this on my Note 4, and I uploaded it to YouTube, and it's ranked second. So really, it's a toss-up, really, because I'm like, okay, well, why isn't this one, ranked, right? It doesn't make any sense. So is my idea that I need to do a Google Hangout really legitimate? Not necessarily, because this one right here is just shot on my camera and I uploaded it and it ranked just as well. But so yeah, so that I don't know, that kind of throws. I've been doing it like this for a while, and it's really easy to pop off a lot of videos from me. Uh, but if you want to just shoot it on your iPhone or your Android or whatever, and then upload it to YouTube, um, then that's fine, right? I'll show you this real quick. You want to put your link. So you want to put your link right here. It should be the very first thing in the description. And then I put click here, just to kind of give them a call to action. And then I put my Facebook right here, and it says, add me and message me. 10 years ago, and this just tells a little bit of story about me. Then I basically tell a little bit more about me, and then I talk about, I use some of the keywords, and I talk a little bit about the system. What is it? So on and so forth. And then I add the link to that, and we'll talk about that in the more advanced stuff. But cool, this is getting some views, so that's awesome. But yeah, so this is why, yeah, anyways. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to pick keywords that people are going to be searching for. And so the best way to do that is put this up here. So you could put something else. Put it like a different like a different company, right? You can put Amway, just to see what people are searching for different systems. Amway. We'll just do that. And then, so what we'll do is we'll come down to the bottom. Oh, they don't have a. Oh, wait, yeah, web. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. So, search related to Amway. Amway Center, this is their product. Amway Global, Amway Products, Pyramid Scheme, Reviews, see? Reviews, product price list. So, this is stuff that you would search. So, how about this one? Let's do. iPass. This is a good example, iPass 2, because this is the same thing that people are going to be searching for the total shortcut system, is the same stuff that they'd be searching for iPass. So this is cool, and I would use this description. It's really well done, and it actually tracks really high level people, I believe. Okay, so iPass Review, iPass Login, Empower Network, iPass 2 System, Make Money Online, iPass 2 Support. Now you want to think about what type of people are going to be searching certain things, right? You don't want to rank a video for iPass Refund. There's no point in that. definitely iPass review. You don't want to rank something for iPass login because that's somebody that's already in the system. iPass2 system, that's a good thing to be ranked for, obviously. Support, already somebody in, you don't really want to do that. So look at some of the other things. So this is a good one, right? So Chris Jones, iPass2 and Chris Jones and Empower Network. So what that does is it will, if somebody's searching, because obviously Chris Jones was in the sales video for iPass, so a lot of times people will be searching for Chris Jones. Honest review, that's a good one. This doesn't really make sense. It's like their brand. System review, that's a good one. Let's see what else this is kind of comes up. iPass 2.0 marketing system, and they're kind of just stuffing keywords in there.
Hey Chad, I just want to make a quick point to everybody here that if you see a lot of videos, so Chad, go to the videos section. So when you click and you go videos, and you see what everybody else has for videos, don't feel like you can't rank for those videos, because trust me, you can. What you have to do is take what they've already put on as a video and add your own words, but look at what they've tagged those videos for. And you can do that. So Chad, if you go into the actual video, so just click on somebody who's done an iPass2 review.
So the top one.
So, and then go to show more. So you can see a very small write-up. All you have to do is kind of match it and use the keyword in there. And I'm going to tell you for every paragraph, well, we'll go every 2 paragraphs, put in the keyword that is your video. And trust me, it won't take long before you rank. So don't look at what everybody else has there for videos and go, oh my God, there's too many videos, I'll never rank. Trust me, you will rank if you go through the process, put on a good video, and start sending some people there. Put it on your Facebook page, put it on your Google Plus page. The more places that you expose people to, and YouTube and Google obviously working together, they will start ranking your videos way above some of these other people. Don't feel like it's overwhelming, too many people have it. You can rank, honest to God. Look at Chad. Chad, how many videos did you do? And all of a sudden, boom, you're like first. And I'm sure you didn't look at everybody else and go, oh, geez, I'm never going to rank. I'm not going to bother trying.
Yeah, no, you see, it's like one video that it's on the first page or whatever will get you a ton of traffic. And sometimes it's weird. It's like you have to just test out different things, and certain keywords will catch, and certain things. That's why I do so many, like, multiple ones. So because I never know which one the algorithm or whatever will like. I will give you, like, this guy kind of messed up. He's losing out on clicks because if he would have put his link right here instead of right here, he'd get like probably 5-10 times the amount of traffic.
And look, do you guys want to see how to outrank him? iPass2 system review. 2 main reasons why people are getting an iPass2 system, and all you have to do is cover 2 topics. 2 reasons why people are getting into iPass2. Show them either what Chad's successes are or what your successes are, and the feedback that you have from other people. Just go with 2. Now, you got the same video. Do it for 5 minutes 28 seconds, a little bit longer than him, and you're going to outrank him in 24 hours.
I actually recommend. I find that like really short videos will rank easier than like longer videos. Even though I put out I have a bunch of longer ones or whatever, it doesn't have to necessarily be. You don't necessarily have to do that. Like, well, look at this one. Rob's, is really long, 24 minutes. I'm actually surprised that that one does well.
Here's the thing: is some of those videos. So if you've got your blog with Empower, you put your video on your blog and you do a little write up, and you use the actual embed code from YouTube and embed it into your blog. You're already creating for yourself an authority website that's linking back to YouTube. Seriously going to help you a ton when it comes to getting traffic, because they know that that link is an authority link. So make sure that you're busting out the blog. It doesn't have to look pretty, your blog. Just get it started, do a video, put it on YouTube, and take the embed code. So Chad, you can go to the share.
So long.
The share button.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. So go share, go to embed code, and then you can take this video right here and throw it on your blog. Now,
and trust me, so now YouTube looks at it as an authority website, like Empower Network, just linked to this video. There is some substance to it, so extremely powerful.
Yeah, so you just go over your blog and throw it on your blog. I'm probably going to take and put all my videos. See, I actually did a blog. It's not amazing. It's just kind of basic. But yeah, so I'll go over here. I'll grab this one and grab.
And that's the thing. Like, don't worry about trying to make your blog look perfect. I mean, there was this one blog site, oh man, I can't even think of the name of it, a news website, the ugliest blog you ever seen in your life, and yet it gets more traffic than 95% of the blogs out there. Don't worry about making your blog look perfect. Just get it started and start linking your videos to it. You've already got an authority website that's going to link and give link juice, is what they call, to your video. Extremely powerful.
Yep. So yeah, so I'm just going to take over here. I'm going to actually take all these and I'm going to throw them all on my blog, just because you know, I have them and they might as well be somewhere, right? And it gives backlinks to all of them. But yeah, Jeff's totally right on the putting it on your blog, because it just makes sense, because Empower Network gives us this really strong domain. Did I chop off? Oh, what happened? I don't know why that's like doing that. Anyways. So yeah, so I'll just do that, and then that throws up some interesting stuff on my blog. They like YouTube videos on your blog, and because Google just likes that. And so that's how you can basically throw up a video. So you can see I'm actually going for the actual .com here. I just put this one up like yesterday or whatever. Sometimes it takes a day or two to get onto Google. But if you look at total short, if you go or YouTube shortcut.
I'm just going to point that out, Chad. 127 views. I don't know if you guys have ever thrown a video up on YouTube, but 127 views you don't get in a couple of days unless you have an authority backlink to it.
Yep. So yeah, or you've done some Fiverr gigs, and we'll talk about that and all in stuff. But yeah, so this Mike guy, you ever? I'm competing in a different space here, but I'm going to take him out. He's not going to like it. But yeah, so total shortcut. Yeah, so all of these, they might. There you go. So I'm like rocking in this guy. I'm going to have to go over there and tell him I'm going to need an affiliate link and throw it in my thing. Be like, yeah, and if you want to buy 6-pack shortcuts, you can go over there. But yeah, so that is a way that you can basically ambush a ton of free traffic. you can get yourself really like on the board with passive traffic. Because what you want to do when you first get started, you want to get 3 types of traffic going. You want to get paid traffic, because you want to start testing different page methods. You want to start doing free passive, like leverage traffic, like YouTube or like Instagram is with the bots and all that good stuff. And you want to get active traffic, where you're building relationships with people through Facebook, through whatever, Twitter, through Instagram. Obviously, Facebook's going to be the easiest one because you can target really easily. And I'll show you guys how to do that right now, because this is something I believe is super valuable to be able to do. And this is how another way that I've been able to make my money is being able to find people on no, I have a house. Anyway, so yeah, check it out. I got all right. So this is what I've done. I will, and it really depends on your target market. You want to find people that are most likely going to be looking for a business, or that are at least open to a business, right? Because you don't. Okay, we want to find people like we are, but if we look at people that are into, say, the Detroit Lions, which are probably getting stomped right now, I shut it off. It's not a target market, right? There should be an email waiting for me. Oh, I don't know what that's about. Anyways, so what you really want to do is find people like you that are entrepreneurial, or at least open-minded to business opportunities. One of the things I've done is you can look at like network marketers, and however, with network marketers, you want to have some sort of lead magnet, something that it'd be interesting, that would be helpful to their business, right? So, but they're going to be, they've already bought something, they're already in a business. So you could do this. You could go, okay, network marketing. So you could go to Network Marketing Pro, right? Which is like a big blog, and I might be still banned from this page because I did some spamming when I first got started. But I didn't know what I was doing. Hey, look at he's saying happy birthday to me. Awful nice. Chad, look at that. Anyway, so it's not really me. Okay, so, but look at this. These people, they're in network marketing. See, look at, they actually are telling me. This guy's in Genesp. This guy right here is in sales and marketing expert at Ronnie. Okay, so this guy is branding himself, which is actually smart, and could be interested in, who knows, these people might be interested. So the best thing to do is, and I always recommend the long way, but it's just like it sounds, it's the long way, right? The best thing to do would be go here, watch this video, and you could do a couple of things. You can make a comment, wait for people to actually respond to you, create banter back and forth, and then add them on Facebook, build a relationship with them, and then kind of give value, go back and forth, and they're going to ask you, what you do. Am I not sharing my screen? Jeff, yell at me if I do that again, please. Okay, so this is Network Marketing Pro, as we were talking about. This is a huge operation. He does events. He has a blog thing every day. it's kind of it's a little hypocritical in the sense that he uses the internet to build his business, but he teaches to people that are doing offline business. Anyways, it's good mindset stuff sometimes. Sometimes it's network marketing gibberish that is talking about doing offline stuff, which is stupid, in my opinion, right? But mindset-wise, great stuff. Eric Worre's really cool dude. Met him a couple times. Anyways, here we go. So what you can do is a couple of things. You can come over there, and I don't think I can actually comment on this because I'm banned from his page still to this day, which is funny. But maybe I can reply. No, I cannot. But what I could do, if I could reply, and you can because you're not banned from this, when I first got started, I used to spam and didn't know what the hell I was doing. Anyways, so here we go. You find somebody that makes a point on, say, this video, right? Go, okay, I really wish I could come to Atlanta, same blah, blah. Okay, that wouldn't be the best one. Best thing to do is say, see you in Atlanta. Hey, I'm going to be, you could say, hey, Daniel, I'm going to be in Orlando, Florida, too, blah, blah, whatever. Just kind of strike up a conversation with you. Be a real person, right? Create a relationship in, like, a kind of reply thing, and send them a friend request, send them a message, just find out what's going on in their life, how they're doing, and just kind of get to know them, right? And they're going to eventually ask you what you do, and you can, what I've done, and this is something I would do if I was you guys, and I would definitely write this down, is you want to write down, okay, your mission statement. And what is my mission statement, right? My mission statement says this. It says, I help people grow, and it's on my thing. I help people. I help people grow so that they can leverage the internet to be free to pursue their dreams. Right? We shortened it because it went off it. But I help people grow so they can leverage the internet so they can be free to pursue their dreams. Right? And so when you want something quick and snappy like that to so then when somebody asks you, you can say that that's intriguing. That's going to get them to ask, oh, well, that sounds really interesting. I want to know more. And then you can say this. You can say, oh, well, hey, I know you're really busy with this, but I got this training. And so what you want to do is, if they're in network marketing, and this is why blogging is so important, and this is why training is so important, or going through the trainings is important, you can actually do this. You can go through the Empower site, do a training, and then so you go, like something on this, like this, I just did a YouTube training, or I did this right here, this like connecting with people training and building relationships and this and that. And so you do a training on your blog, and then you say, okay, I actually just did a training on how to build relationships with people and get them to sign up for my business over at my blog. Go check it out, or do you want to check it out? And then you can send them the blog. They go over there and be like, hey, all I ask is leave a comment on the blog, right? And it just gets them to interact in your blog and this and that, and then they'll maybe click around on links or whatever, and then you could be like, oh, well, what did you like most? And it's called the law of reciprocity. Reciprocity. It's the law of reciprocity. It's giving somebody something of value, and then it's built a relationship with them. It's the whole like model of internet marketing. 90% or 70% of the people that are marketing, they use this to get leads, right? They'll be like, okay, do you want to learn how to build your business? Give me your email, and I will give you this training or this whatever, right? And so you get the lead, and then you send them the information for that, right? And so and then you build the relationship, and then you can be follow up with them and say, hey, what did you like most about the training? And they're going to say, oh, well, I really like that I could, build my business more online. I don't have to hit friends and family up. I don't have to wander around Walmart. I don't have to do three-way calls, whatever, right? And so oh, cool, very cool. And then you can be like, well, I use a system that actually does all my marketing for me. It does all the selling and stuff for me. Would you want to check it out? And then they're going to say, sure, of course, because you've already given them some value on the front end. I'll give you guys an example, right? Insurance surveys is big business, right? These third-party companies, what they do is they will they'll send out these surveys for people to take, and they found that if they'll send a check, a $5 check in the mail, and they said that they got way more people to fill out the survey in response. Like, they'll be like, okay, here's $5 for all you got to do, or you don't have to do anything. Here's a $5, no strings attached. We just would appreciate if you filled out the survey and send it back to us. And then they sell your information to different insurance companies, and then you get like thousands of phone calls, blah, 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 whatever. And so what happens is they found out that they get a 10 times better response if they send $5 ahead of time than if they said, hey, we'll send you $50. All you got to do is fill the survey out, and then mail it back to us, and then we'll send you $50. They get 10 times more people filling out the survey if you give the value ahead of time than if you give it and then you give it, after you've done the work. And so you got to think of how you can give value up front, and then the people will make a decision to buy, right? Or make a decision to take whatever action you're wanting them to. So, you have a much more chance people are going to be interested in or even taking a look at your opportunity if you give them some sort of value up front. Does that make sense to everybody? Is everybody awake?
Yep.
Yeah, see, that's that's one thing Russell Brunson was doing. He would offer his webinar that he would normally charge like $7 for, and he would let them watch it first without paying, and then they decide at the end whether they want to pay or not.
There you go.
I think it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, these are principles that if you guys take, seriously, if you could just take this stuff, the strategy behind it. I read a book. Dave Wood's been talking about this book for like a year. I finally read it about 3 months ago, and it's called Influence. It's by David Cialdini, and I swear 90% of the freaking book is just talking about reciprocity and how if you give somebody something of value ahead of asking them to do something, they're like a ridiculous amount more chance that they'll actually do it.
Yeah, that was actually started, I think, a long time ago by the Nielsen surveys. They started sending people money to fill them out because they got a better response before they could measure it through the boxes.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm like starving. So, Okay. Where are we at here? So this is just one way to do this in one market, network marketers. Now, it could be, you could go, you say you wanted to get into the personal development niche, right? You have to figure out, this is the one thing, every single one of people, as you advance, now when you first get started, you can just use the funnels that we have, and you can just kind of market to people that are looking for a business and do that kind of stuff. But as you progress, if you want a better result, you want to figure out your target market. Because when you can learn to target in specifically who you're looking for, you'll get a better response because you can speak directly to that target market. And I'll tell you guys, I've had a kind of a challenge with this. So because I know that network marketers are a great market because they've already bought something. They already kind of have the mindset sort of to join, right? Or to the idea of the concept. The skepticality is kind of gone if they're already in something. And they buy way faster than just somebody off that hasn't joined yet. It's like they've already taken the drug and they want it more. After that first time you've bought it, it's so much easier to buy it again and again. And so that I've also done paid traffic, which most of those people are business seekers, right? So you have to like really look at or you have to have an advanced funnel set up where you can segment them and you can speak to different audiences and all this stuff, which is stuff that we'll be talking about at the mastermind and whatnot. Oh, good man. So let's see here. How would we approach somebody that's, say, in the Tony Rapids? Okay, so you come through here, and you go, okay, so I'm already friends with her. Huh, that's funny. So, love that, so true, just have to believe. Okay. So, what I could do is I could reply to this and say, adding on to what she said, it would be the smartest thing, right? So she's talking about belief. It's belief. When you believe, you take action. When you take action, you get results. When you get results, you get more belief. And why does this never let me tag? I know I'm not friends with her, but would it make sense to be able to tag people that are like the thread? Anyways. Okay, so very true. So all I gotta do, wait for her to come back and like interact, or she's already seen me like post on our thing, so she already knows kind of who I am. So what I would do is I'd go through here and interact with a bunch of people, so on and so forth. Obviously, people that look like legit like people, right? That are positive, you know, that look like maybe they're entrepreneurial. Maybe I would stalk their page a little and kind of see, you know, what's up. And then, you know, you send them a request, you build a relationship, you then kind of do the same thing, but instead of, you don't have to necessarily come with value, right? You can actually come with the opportunity is the value, right? But then you want to use a story, right? The best way to do this is, or come indirect. Now, and this can be used with people you know too. So you want to write this down is, say something like this. Hey, I know you're really busy. This is after you've already built a relationship. You already know what they got going on. You know kind of like what their goals are. You know what their like life situation. You would just build a relationship like you would anybody else, right? You've already done this. And then you're like, hey, you know, and they'll probably ask you what you do, right? And so, again, it comes back to the mission, and then you can say, you want to get a story, right? You got to, like, what is it? You know, facts tell, stories sell, right? And that's cliche as hell, but it's true. And it's using stories to actually get people to take action. You say, you can use my story. You could say, hey, yeah, I'm working with this guy. He was a burnout sales guy. He got really depressed, and he's always been looking for, you know, a freedom lifestyle. He's always been looking for some way of actually making money. He's actually been job free for 2 years. He's making, you know, 5-figure months. He's blah blah blah, whatever you want to say. That's the truth. Obviously, you don't want to like say things that aren't true. You know, all kind of from the internet, from home. You know, I know you're busy doing so and so, but do you know anybody that'd be interested in having their own online business, right? And so you use that indirect, and they're going to say one of three things. It's going to be, they're going to say, I would be really interested. Oh, cool, really? So you'd be interested in having your own home-based business? Yeah, and you get them to repeat it back to you, because the more yeses you get, and this is just a life thing, if you're getting somebody like to take an action, the more yeses that you get leading up to the action that you want them to take, you will, the more yeses that you get, the more apt they will be to take that action. So you get them to tell, oh wow, okay, so why would you be interested in having your own business? And they'll like kind of tell you, you know, whatever. You know, I'd be interested in because I'm looking for an extra $5,000 so I can send the kids to college. I'm looking to replace my current income. I hate what I do. Whatever, right? They'll give you. It doesn't matter what it is. It's about you know, basically how bad do they. You know, you want to gauge how bad they want it, right? Like, oh wow, that's awesome. Cool. Well, here is my website, and you can make it say yes again. Be like, so, okay, cool. Well, I can send you my or do you want to check out my website? Yeah, okay. So you get them to say yes. I want to check out your website. Cool. So and it's always like nothing like super. You're not going to ask them, do you want to sign up for $5,617 right now? You know, no. It's small commitments. There's a principle to and this is going to be really strong in the back end of the funnel with iPass, is micro commitments. it's getting people to take small steps forward instead of just slamming it down their throat, right? And so the current iPass funnel is a little aggressive because they go to that webinar that sells them the all-in package, right? And so it's a little aggressive going that route, and it kind of results in some people kind of not taking action and kind of getting like cold feet a little. The new funnel is going to be a little bit more slow, but it's going to be more training based, and it's going to be more, but it's going to keep that the people that get in are going to be here for a long time because it's going to be so value based. I'm really excited about it. So anyways, where were we going? So you get those micro commitments, then you send them your capture page, either with, I know Nolan's Promote and Empower, and everybody else kind of in iPass, and in the next few days it's going to merge, so it doesn't really matter. So you want to send them your capture page, tell them, hey, put your email in the next page, then then watch the next video and go ahead and get started. And then you can be like, I'm going to check back with you just to see what you like most, and then give them a little bit of time. Maybe come back like 2 hours later or whatever, or you could gauge them. And you'd be like, so you're going to check it out now? And they'll be like, yeah, I'm going to go check it out now. Okay, cool. Well, I'll check back with you. You check back with them. You say, hey, what did you like most about the video? And they're going to give you, something. They're going to pick out, well, I really like the fact that it's a duplicatable system. I really like the fact that it is, that you can make all this money kind of leveraged. I like the fact that whatever. That doesn't matter. Again, it doesn't matter. But you get them to talk about what they like. Like, cool. So earlier telling me that you wanted to make, $5,000 a month, and then you go into their why, you expand, why do you want to make $5,000 a month? Okay, well, you want to make it because it's going to do this, and this. Cool. That sounds amazing. Well, if I could show you the system, if you'd be willing to follow the system, to help you get to that, if it could do that, would you, and whatever. Or you'd be like, actually, take that back. They've already seen it. Just go straight to the the close. Just say, hey, well, it looks like, after they tell you what they like most about it, you'd be like, well, it sounds like you're ready to get started. And they'd be like, yeah, I am ready to get started. And then be like, okay, cool. So what you do is you then send them, I'll show you.
Hey guys, I gotta head out. I got work, but I look forward to the next chat.
Awesome, man. Appreciate you jumping on.
Yep.
See you later.
See ya.
Cool. All right. So then what you do is you send them your direct checkout page, right? And then what you can do is here. You can say this. You can say, hey, so what I want you to do is fill out this page like you want it to see on your check, right? So fill out this page the way you want your check to see, to say, right, or show, I guess, whatever you want, the words that you want to use. Fill out this page just the same way that you want your check to say. So they're going to come over here and go, oh, well, I want my name, I want Chad on it, and then I'm going to want my email and want that information and phone number, and this is the thing, if you want, at this point in time, you could get them on the phone and actually walk them through this. You could do a phone follow-up if you really like doing the phone, but this is walking right through the top producer formula, and walking through this, walk them through this. Say, okay, well, you have the page open, they have the page open. Okay, well, put your name just like you want it on your check. Then what's your email? Cool. And then what you want to do is you want to set up a password. Cool. You want to walk them step by step. The phone, if you can get them on the phone at this point, it's pretty much guaranteed. Because you're essentially walking them through step by step how to get them everything basically. And then one of the things I learned from Holton Bugs is when you get them down to the credit card stuff, you go, you can do this. You can go. You can actually look at your credit cards, and I think it's like MasterCard's the first 4 digits. Or you can be like, so is your credit card a MasterCard or a Visa? And then, so you can be like, okay, well, your, so MasterCard, the first 4 digits is like, I think 55 something. And they'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, okay, well, what's the next 2? And then what's the last 4? Or whatever, you know what I mean? And then or you can do this. This is actually, I think that's what he said. He goes, what's the 3-digit number on the back of your credit card? So you're not asking them. It doesn't feel like a purchase to them at this point. You make it like seem like they're just giving you like information. It makes it just so smooth. So he's like, what's the 3-digit on the back? And then so. Because people ask for the credit card number, it feels like a sale, like they're buying something. You want them to feel like they're just joining something, right? It's like it's not really a payment coming out. It's just the water. The less resistance, the higher your conversion is going to be. Anybody have any questions? Anybody? Charles, Jeff, Linda, questions?
Nope.
No, I'm good.
No, I've heard some of this stuff before.
Cool. So yeah, so that is how I basically will close a lot of people. I mean, obviously you don't have to do all this. It just speeds up the process, right? You know, if you just wait on automation, you might get one. You get one sale when if you followed up and bet like really. Like the more diligent you are, is the more sales you'll get out of less leads, right? And if you just wait on automation, you know, you might get one sale where you would have got like 3 or 4 sales if you would have but it's less time, right? You know, I get a lot of automated sales, but like for every automated sale, I'll get, you know, people inboxing me, and then I'll just build a relationship with them and close them that way. And so this is one of the things that I've been doing lately is doing these surveys. I'll show you guys this real quick. This has been really, really good for me. Because the surveys kind of sets you up as like a like you're basically making them qualify to be a part of your team. I use Survey Gizmo. I like it a lot better than so I was using SurveyMonkey, but it's like to get their advanced version or where you can like redirect to another thing. It's like ridiculous amount of money. They don't even do a monthly. It's like you have to pay for a year. It's like almost $800 or something ridiculous. So I just switched over from SurveyMonkey to Survey Gizmo. But so yeah, so this is Steven. He just filled out an application. So this is some of the questions that I ask. Do you currently have a home-based business? Why are you looking for a home-based business? The details. work my own schedule, be able to work in the comfort of my own home, closer to family, have the ability. And this is like they're selling themselves to me. They're selling their why. They're making it bigger. How much are you looking to make on a monthly basis? Put some thought into this. 10,000 plus. When are you making? When you make the amount you picked in question 3 a month, what would, maybe I could probably change the wording on that. What would that change in your life? The more details, the more I know I can help you. Buy a home for myself and others as an income property. So how serious on a scale of 1 to 10 are you about finding a home-based business? 1, not interested at all. 10, let's get started now. 10. If you were able to find a legitimate home-based business, how much could you invest to buy tools and training? Stretch a little. 25,000. So obviously I have like, this guy's pretty strong. He actually doesn't live so far from me. But yeah, so so I'll probably give him a call after this, and basically just get him all set up in iPass, and then basically just set up a, same process that I do everybody, have my assistant Tom, which I recommend you guys do this when you're getting started, is hook up with each other and do, basically it's just what's called it's like a setup call. Basically you're calling the other person's new member and saying, hey, welcome to the team. I just had a couple questions before I schedule a time for you to talk to Jeff or Charles or Linda or whoever, right? And then what that does is it makes you seem really important, and it makes you seem really busy, and it makes you seem like you're like you have like a kind of like a, man, they gotta show up for this, and they gotta kind of prove themselves, right? And the more that they're on that side of the fence, the more apt they're going to be to buy all the products, right? The more apt they're going to be to follow your directions, right? If they believe you're having a ton of success and that you're making a ton of money and this and that, the more apt they're going to be to, and all you really want to do is just plug them into the system and let the system do the work for you, because the system's duplicatable, right? So, being able to just get them back into iPass, get them to upgrade to whatever they're comfortable with. You find out how much their budget is, get them upgraded to whatever that rank is, and then plug them into the system. And if you can, obviously, as more you get along, you can kind of expand their vision and help them realize that they can become resourceful, come up with more money, and do some things. So, does anybody have any question on that? Okay.
You can also use Wufoo forms for like your actual website.
Mm-hmm.
You can put in surveys that way as well. They're not too expensive.
Cool. Yeah, I think GetResponse has like a something in there too. It's just kind of limited, so I really like this one because it just does some really cool stuff. And I can like customize it. I can make it look pretty if I wanted to. I can add a video, which is really cool. All that stuff. I don't know. It's not a like a must, but I definitely as you get more advanced, definitely recommend using surveys. It's really kind of changed my everything. I think everybody. I haven't brought anybody in in the last week without a survey.
There aren't any free ones out there for people who are just getting started, are there?
I want to say Survey Gizmo has a free version. It just is limited.
Okay.
So I don't think it does like redirects to
Okay.
like your own website, which is fine because you don't necessarily need it. It's just because I when I had SurveyMonkey, I was just doing calls or not calls, but I would have people give me their Facebook link and hook up with them on Facebook, or I would text them or whatever. You know.
Okay. Thanks.
Hey, you're welcome. But anybody got anything?
So do they have a definite release date?
We said early this week. Or yeah, so either Monday or Tuesday.
And do we have a link for a working link so I can go ahead and hack somebody's funnel?
No links. The only thing you have is
Wait, I mean, nobody has a link?
the beta testers have a link, but it doesn't work.
No, obviously I wouldn't run it now because it wouldn't work with my my affiliate ID. But I can go ahead and get my funnel built so that whenever it does go live, I can just throw my affiliate ID on it and run it.
So what I'm guessing, and I'm not 100% sure of, is that they're going to transfer. They're going to get rid of all these links, the iPass discount and the iPass shortcut, and it's going to turn into a totalshortcut.com. And so, so I would just put the regular iPass links in there, and then you will be able to yeah, I'm guessing it's going to flip it out, but I could be wrong. You might just have to go in there the day of and switch it out.
No, I get that part, but what I'm asking is does somebody have a working funnel link that I can go in and see how they have it set up, so I can go ahead and design my funnel? I don't care about the links. I want to go in and design my funnel to match it, so that when it does go live, I will already have my system ready. I just need to throw in my affiliate ID on it and let it run.
Yeah, I mean, my funnel right now does well. Like, or I would go to Alex's. Go to Alex. What is it? AlexZ.com. See what his funnel looks like. There you go. There's an Alex Zuberoff actor. Yeah, so I would go down here and see what his iPass. Oh, this is like for a. This is like the most basic ass blog I've ever seen in my life. That just shows that you can be a 7-figure earner and not have to have like a ridiculous. Oh, that's funny. There we go. I don't know if this actually like works very well. This like. Yeah, I don't know, man. I would just go to this page and find a link. All right. If you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to jump off and follow up with this dude and get him in. Appreciate you guys for jumping on, and just get ready to really rock this, right? Because what you guys do in the next week, leading up to Orlando, can really, really shift. And what I'm actually planning on doing this is probably. I want to get people fired up as much as possible so I want to like do like some sort of like every day as this launch happens where we basically have like a contest to see who can get the most leads or who can build the most relationship with as many people as they possibly can or whatever, you know what I mean? And so then we can kind of keep people going and involved, and we can kind of just make it a fun team thing.
I'll do the best I can, Chad, but I'm dead in the water till after Thursday. It's the 15th of October.
Yeah.
And I've got 17 returns that have to get filed before Thursday. Yeah,
no, I just, what I'm saying is basically we just need to get people plugged in as much as possible. The new people, just as excited as possible, get something going on. So,
I'll do the best I can.
Okay,
I
cool.
really, really want to be, a part of it too.
Good.
So, and I am pumped about it.
Awesome. So, you know what? As soon as it starts launching, we'll kind of figure out. Maybe we'll do like a daily, kind of just keep a hangout open, and I can kind of show what I'm doing on a daily basis, just to kind of keep people fired up. And for new people, maybe there'll be like a new people special, and we'll if they get whoever wins the most leads or something, I don't know. We'll figure something out. But appreciate you guys. You have an awesome day or night, and I'll talk to you later.
You too. Good luck with the new guy.
Later, man.